BB, social media with Gabby, nta.org.bb. Every course is free, nta.org.bb. Every course, what's up with the price? Free.
Spell it.
Free. FREE.
Free.
Hot 95.3, nta.org.bb. Scott, let me take care of business now. Go to our very special guest.
All right, we gotta say a big hello and a welcome to Hot 95 and to the NTA Radio Show Midweek to Gabriel and Stacey Welch. They're a married couple who combine their artistic talents to create the edutaining children's book series Lil and Luca's Adventures, published by their Gabcey Productions Company, a business they created in 2020 during the pandemic. Gabcey Productions, which is a combination of their names, seeks to produce educational and entertaining literature for children. Gabriel is the illustrator and was born and raised in Brussels, Belgium. He holds an associate degree, in applied visual arts from the British Community College and a diploma in tourism management from the Barbados Institute of Management and Productivity. Stacey is Barbadian born, and is an educator and author. She attended the University of the West Indies, Cape Hill campus, where she obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree in history with Fipley's and a Master of Arts degree in cultural studies. She also has a diploma in education from Ernest Teachers Training College. As creative directors, Gabriel and Stacey are on a mission to showcase the cultural heritage of Barbados and the Caribbean to the rest of the world with their locally produced children's books. Is it Gabriel or Gabriel?
Well, it doesn't matter. Some people pronounce it differently.
Okay.
Like in my country it's Gabriel, but here in Barbados I find that Gabriel is more common.
Once you comfortable, we can.
Listen, we are wrong. Name is a serious thing, must pronounce names. If it's Gabriel, you have to say Gabriel.
If it's Gabriel, you gotta say.
But then when we mash up names, it's someone in Caroline. We call it Caroline.
Caroline.
Nothing like Caroline.
Please don't mash up Stacey.
Stacey. Yeah. She's a Bajan for she's a Bajan. But big up Gabrielle.
Yeah, man.
Gabrielle and Stacey, our very special guests. Remember, folks, nta.org.bb. All courses are free. We have creative writing, the craft of character. So all you creators out there, all you little men out there sitting down listening, this course is absolutely free and can help you create stories. At the center of a good story are the characters in this course. Aspiring writers will discover how to build and bring complex, vivid, and unforgettable characters to life. We will study the choices the writer makes to bring our characters to life on the page, and we will perform written exercises in order to develop a variety of writing and pre-writing techniques in order to create a variety of characters. Then we will develop inner thoughts and feelings and outer appearance, habits, behavior, lives for our characters, and see how they can lead us to richer and more interesting stories. So we'll develop inner thoughts and feelings and outer appearances, habits, and behavior, lives for our characters, and see how that can lead to richer and more interesting stories. This is next level of course offered by the Wesleyan University. It takes approximately 6 hours to complete, just 6 hours mixed level, offered by the Wesleyan University. It takes approximately 6 hours to complete. Just read one of the reviews. Excellent choice. You don't know what to expect when you started the course. It was pleasant to pray that both how challenging and rewarding they found it. They didn't know what to expect when it started. I was very pleasantly surprised. Both how challenging and rewarding I found the course to be. nta.org.bb. Shout outs to Gabrielle and Stacey. Good evening. How are you?
We are blessed.
Thanks for coming on and working with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for being on the Conky Patrol.
We are the right side of the conky now.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So this the Lil and Luca's adventures. Where the thought and the idea come from? Anyone can answer first.
Well, basically, at first, in 2018, I just had the idea of doing this thing where I would do some illustrated book for different business, like dealing with tourism, such as, the Catamaran cruise, the different hotels, the different attractions that we have. And then I started something, about Harrison Cave, and then I just stopped, and then in 2020, COVID came. Right.
Go ahead.
2020, COVID came, so basically I didn't have nothing else to do. But obviously, man was more business oriented, but she came up with Lil and Luca, the two fictitious characters. God like downloaded that in her,
God downloaded it in her.
Yeah, and I find that those are two characters that people can relate to because they could very well exist. Two children from Barbadian heritage that have that from England, and then they come to visit Barbados to visit their family, and they do different things here in Barbados. And then there's also activities in the book that help the young readers to connect with the adventure, with the story. So I find that people can relate to these characters. So that's
and it also includes some local heritage and that kind of thing.
Absolutely, local heritage information.
Now the Stacey, you come closely, Mike. The two characters, obviously, two siblings, sorry.
Lily and
Yeah, they're twins.
They're twins.
Yeah.
And they were born overseas.
Yes, they were born in Yorkshire,
Yeah.
England.
So come on this adventure
Yes.
in Barbados, and across the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
And you also made the book quite interactive as well.
Yes.
Where was that part of this instead of just focusing on just getting the book out, moving the story? Why the interactive part was important for you?
Okay, when I thought about children as an educator, I realized that, sometimes it's very difficult and hard for children to concentrate reading.
True.
They like to be engaged. So the idea come like, you know what?
Adults.
Adults, yes.
Very true study.
So the idea was like, let's make a book that will, advocate fun reading and fun learning. I want else to have fun when you're doing things, when you're doing crosswords, when you're coloring, when you're trying to spot the difference, when you're doing word searches, because adults love word searches as well. So that's where the idea comes, to make it interactive, to get children to enjoy reading. Not just reading a book and put it on, but enjoying reading. So that's why we included the fun activities.
Yes, I like it. And like the first one, which obviously spoke about the cave, who really the idea came from to show off, how beautiful the cave is, yes, but really the idea came from to show off the cave, and what were you hoping to achieve when you created that part of the story first part?
Well, you see, because I thought of the cave because I was dealing with all the attractions in Barbados in my mind. So I was thinking, because the cave, I believe, is the #1 attraction that we have.
Sweet.
So I figured that this would be something nice to introduce to the rest of the world.
Nice, I love it. No, the first time you saw the cave in Barbados, what was your thoughts about it? I have to get that from you.
Oh, that was back in 2006.
First man remembers years forever.
And I was like a foreign well, I was not a foreign exchange, but I was with the foreign exchange student. I was doing English as a foreign language at Barbados Community College, and that was part of the school curriculum. They had to go to different places, including the cave, and it was amazing. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice experience, and I like when the lights turned off, and when they told us about the formations, it kind of
stalactites and stalagmites and that sort of thing.
Nice. Now, Stacey, your first story. What was the thoughts going into it, and then they want the honest truth at any point during the course of it, what was most surprising for you?
Okay, all right. So, like Gabriel said, my husband said, the cave was the first story that he wanted to portray because he had a very interesting experience at Harson's Cave. So basically, how I write is not like I write the story and then he does the illustrations. It's more like he illustrates, and because I could see the story in my head, it's very different, very unique to how people write, because some people will write a story first and then they will give someone the story to illustrate. But it's more like he did the illustrations, so he is showcasing the natural wonder, yes. And as I look at the illustrations, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I can look at that picture and I could create the 1,000 words for the story.
Wow.
So basically, it's a journey through Harson's Cave. So it's what you experience through Harson's Cave, everything that you would see and do on Harson's Cave. So it's basically just a journey through Harson's Cave.
I love that. For you personally, as an educator and a creative. What was the most surprising part of this process? And that question goes to both of you.
Okay, so I'll answer first. So for me, like, because it's the first time we did anything like this, all right? So when I see
the first
yeah,
time.
the first time, yes.
There we go. You
I
said
mean,
you
like,
crazy.
when I actually saw the end product, right? I was like, wow. I mean, this is amazing. You know, for me, seeing how everything put together, like, because we combine our talents, like Gabriel is the illustrator and I'm the writer. So seeing that our talent is coming together and joining as one, for me, that was so fascinating. And that's what actually kept us into going and creating more stories. So that's why we have 4 books now in the series: Parsons Cave, Bridgetown, Island Tour, and the recently published one is the Caribbean Cruise.
Nice. I love it. Scott, we can play a tune or two, but when we come back, I want you to speak about.
It's like I was reading the book, man.
So you get that point to read the book. You get that point to read the book. Give me Peter Ram again and something. Let me come back. I want from both of you, what was the thought process going into the picking Bridgetown? You know, it's quite historic. It existed over 300 and something, over 300 and years for sure. Over 300 scientific, I remember they had, right? So which is a long heritage, which is a long history, and very popular.
Yes, very,
so
very.
In creating that story, I want to know what was both of your thought process, you from the illustration side, your way from the creative writing side.
Yes.
You want to know what was your thought process? A lot to be big, just
Yes, just a short story.
You get me?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabriel, not Gabriel. Gabriel and Stacey. Listen, they're talking about Lily and Luca's adventure. Lily and Luca's adventure, they have about the cave. Next, we're going to speak about Bridgetown and their creative process, the thought process, and how did they satisfy their mind with that, bringing it down to just a short story and still getting everything you want out of it. Maybe come back.
I representing Conky with raisins. Somebody can get washed off with water from the basement or get blasted with mortar against the real nation. Let me put on my shoe and believe some love. Well, I get this straight to the facts. Conky with the raisins is cornmeal pop. You can't feed the real major that makes the stew dumpling. You talking crap. Randy Sluggy John specialized in Conky, and he eating banana leaf like the green monkey. Who you mean? Donkey Corey. That's the same fella that was up in the carbon tree. Stay up to the Conky wall, you crossing the line. Stay in church or try to turn water into wine. He's a good fellow, we treating your kind. Try a Conky with raisins and everything will be fine. Randy John and Sluggy, don't tell me this time, but make sure that this one play about Conky 9 times. You see the new dance that come out, we no give that, no, we no give that, no, we no. Tell them we don't sit till we dead, we no give that, no, we no give that. So liberty, boom, we choosing,
Living on a conky with raisins in it and Jones in. Right, Sluggy?
You know that with raisins, Randy Smith, big on yourself, Quantum Productions, John Roy, Sir John Roy, Large Dog, Peter Ram, love all the time. I like this one, remember this one. This one got me feel eating the conky with raisins in it.
Choosing boss, just like the 50 cup. Bring that roll your hand and tra-la-la-la-la. Wind up your clocks and up your la-la-la-la-la. Watch every Batman just a fa-la-la-la-la. Dog pound cash money stand up big memory. Bogota switch trilogy, move to the beat. Green Bay underground, them got the country. Skunk Beer, Red Square, Red Zone, a Skinky. Red Sea, Black House, them Jones, they big me. Church for the 6 rows, they can't get them busy. My granny Jones and take up she falls, think herself weekend. Please repeat. We choosing, 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 choosing.
been jonesing all across Barbados and the Caribbean, by the way.
Lily and Lucas. Lily and Lucas is saying there, right?
Luca.
Luca.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily and Luca.
Yeah.
Lily and Luca. Lily and Lucas.
But the name of the book is,
Adventure.
yeah.
Yes.
Lily and Lucas Adventure. No, we're talking about Bridgetown. Lily and Lucas Adventure in Bridgetown. You have a quite a unique way as well as telling a story, Stacey, and then making it interactive because we want people to understand the book got things to do in it as well. So which isn't just reading for the kids, and it's a fun activity. The fun activity for your kids, and they think there's something that all children should see. And helping that explore Barbados long, you know what I mean? And although the story is short, we're helping to explore Barbados and the different parts of Barbados that's really interesting. But making it fun for children to learn about the different things as well. So it really like the first book, Parsons Kid, which is historic. And the second one is speaking about Lucas Adventure in Bridgetown. You know, the second book it creates many exciting things to see. Throughout Bridgetown, and like I say, fun activities to do. You know, for both of you, anyone can go first. What was your thought process creating the story? Because you did it, you created a story. With the art, you created a story with your words. So, what was your thought process going in? Because you said that you bring the graphics first and pictures, and then you add the words to it. So, what was your thought process going into it?
Right, so for me, I was interested in showing some of the things that marked me about Bridgetown, because I know we can get everything, because there's a lot to say about Bridgetown. But some of the things that captured my interest, and so then I would submit that information to my wife, and then she would tell me, okay, well, in that case, draw this, draw that, draw the next thing, and I would start drawing, and then eventually say, okay, all right, now we can come up with a story. So that's how it works, basically.
No, it's love it, and Stacey, how it gives children the experience that the opportunity, to experience Barbadian culture, you know, and heritage, but in a very unique way. So I love the way you tell stories, what the music was playing, or was checking through the book and the story, and also showing it to you, like, so you all can go back and watch NTLA on Instagram or any social media platforms, or Hot 95.3 on IG, just to see a bit what the book's having, and show you can show some more before the show ends as well. But you have a very unique way of telling the story and making it interactive. Stacey, what was your thought process going into it, and what did you hope to achieve, seeing that you're an educator as well, not creative?
Okay, so basically, but two in particular, it touches a bit on the social studies syllabus in primary school. Yeah, as you can see, basically the parts of Bridgetown that I really wanted to showcase were those parts that the children can learn about at school. You know, obviously, you know, the Parliament Museum, for example, our first Prime Minister, the statue, then we have the Chamberlain Bridge, then there's the cenotaph, right, which is the War Memorial. Just recently there was the service held at the cenotaph in town. Remembrance Day, right. So there's are things that in the book that we chose to illustrate and chose to tell the story about, so that children who are at school, because the books are as you know, catered for primary school students, we decided to just include those particular things that they can, you know, at least get more knowledge as their teacher teach them on the particular aspects of the social studies, that it would actually help them to learn more. Also some stuff that we included would have been, because I remember going to town as a little girl, and you know, seeing the snow cone vendor, you know, seeing the coconut man.
Getting on the ZR.
Getting on the ZR. Just seen, right? Oh, I can't miss the ZR.
Y'all captured everything.
Yes, with the ZR driver, he halfway through the van, and nowhere is showing. The music is coming from the front seat, and it's all pretty girl will stay in the front seat. So that's definitely our culture. So basically, that was the idea. that was the idea to show.
Like, you didn't see that picture?
No,
you didn't see that illustration?
You didn't see that one? Oh dear.
I'm sorry. She said that. What she said, like,
pretty girl in front seat?
Yeah, and she said, so you thought about lipstick. Like she said, that is definitely our culture.
Always have pretty girl in front seat. Always have a front seat face, right? You have to have the front seat face.
You got a taxi mask, like, you got a taxi mask. Taxi man look clean.
So basically.
The man look clean.
I love how
Sorry.
inclusive the illustrations are too. Like I
Yeah.
see people from all races.
Oh,
in the
wow.
picture.
Yeah, we decided that we're gonna include the persons of different ethnicities because, the main characters are African because majority of Barbadians are Black, obviously.
Yeah.
But we want to include other races so persons can, have appreciation that, of other races, and other races, cultures, et cetera in the book. Yeah.
And I love the fact that you made it so relatable to how we live currently and
Yes.
how their grandparents live in Barbados. But
Yes.
we could have met them over the internet.
Yes.
And for those on the radio listening, pick up on Educate and just want to show everybody what I'm really speaking about how ingenious it is, right? We're children having fun but still learning, but more importantly learning about your own country and culture,
Yes.
which is imperative if you want a nation to develop. The nation
Yes.
can't develop if you don't know about it. And knowing about your country, your side, make you love it more. You gotta love it more.
It's
So
true.
you can see it from a different point of
Yeah.
view. You can see what people is come for instead of just neglecting you already got. You get
Right.
me? So like it's these part of the books called where they name certain things, different
Yes.
places, and so on. That is extremely important. You did this because you find that it definitely works. Making books like this model, this style that both of your all use. You find both of you got answer this. You find that this style works, and if it indeed works, what is so special about that when you say it works?
Okay.
Gabriel, the good first.
Well, to me, the style where we get to put the activities in the book,
Yeah.
that was to really basically when you feel like you're reading the story,
Mhm.
but you're part of it.
Yeah.
So that was what we wanted. So like we wanted you to connect to a level that you'd feel like Lil and Luca. And actually, we actually have that in the third book. There's a little boy that actually exists.
And the third?
Yeah, he won the contest, and and he's featured in the book, in the train, going to St. Nicholas Abbey.
Oh,
So if you go the page before that,
yeah.
After.
no, let me show you.
Go.
It's after.
Keep talking before
Keep
you.
talking, yeah.
Right.
After.
What do you think of Keep
Yeah.
talking.
So basically, he won the contest. So he was basically we had a contest, and you had to have all two of our publications.
Yeah.
And then you had to submit a picture and link us on some platform, and this person Shamar,
We can move on.
he won.
Yeah.
So
Did
as
he
a
give-
result, now he is literally part of a book now.
Oh, big up Shamara, boy. You're in a buck, fam.
Wait, say that again.
Shamar is in our book,
It's in our book.
This is a real person.
Yes, yes,
He
yes.
won the competition.
Yes.
and he's
And
literally
he's in the
And
book.
straight
So
away.
he,
So that's exactly how we love.
I mean, they hear it, but I mean, that's
yeah, I didn't catch it
Yeah.
at first either.
Okay. Yeah. So his name is in the book. So when he's older, he have wife and children. They say
Forever.
this is forever.
Yeah, so
He's
You
in
know
the
this
book.
meeting talking about in this book, right?
yeah, we're ready to find him.
He won the contest.
Out in school?
Best Terrace. So Shamar from Best Terrace
Shout
Primary.
Shout out to that stars. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
feeling jealous, you star. Shamar, you type. What is your last name? Can't remember. Somebody messaged
Sorry,
it.
yeah,
Shamar from West Terrace, mommy, daddy, uncle, or cousin. We want the full name. We want to give you full props, full love and manners. No, the third book is an island tour,
Island tour,
right?
yeah.
Which the average person may not take. You got people that live in St. James that probably never been to St. Lucie. You know what I mean? Like this is happen regularly. So making a tour feel interesting and interactive. How easy or difficult was that, and how did you decide on which places if you want to focus on featuring or to feature in the book?
Okay. Well, basically, we are accustomed to doing a lot of island tours. We've done so many island tours. We're like, yeah, you do, I mean, like, one of our favorite pastimes is to do island tours. So that's when we came with the idea, hey, let's do an island tour. And obviously it was just coming out of the same COVID experience where a lot of people were not really getting around. And we find that a lot of children in Barbados still, they don't really get to go around as well because of school and other commitments. So we decided that, hey, we're going to do the island tour. We know that also visitors to the island, when they come, they also take part in the island tour. So it's a good book, not just for locals, but for international visitors as well. Okay, that's our target audience as well. So basically we decided on, because as you know, island tour tour can incorporate so many places.
Mhm.
And I mean, like we look at all the hot spots and where the island tour usually goes because we're accustomed to it. So for example, they start from like Whole Town, well, Bridgetown, they go to Whole Town, you go to Spicetown, you walk around Spicetown because Spicetown is very historic. Remember, keeping in mind that we're about educating children, so it's about the historic Bridgetown. And as you read the book, you get to find out exactly why Spicetown is so historic. Then from there, we went straight up to the North Point, which is the Annual Flower Cave.
Yes.
Very nice attraction there. We then went on to Bathsheba. And we cannot do island tour without stopping for some foods, local food.
Where did you stop?
So they stopped at Bathsheba and they had the soup. The special today was the soup, Bajan soup. So once again, we're putting things about Barbados heritage, Barbados foods inside of the book. So they're not having just random pizza or whatever. They're having
Bajan
things.
things.
Yes, Bajan soup.
Take
Local
up the
Bajans.
Bajan things.
Yes, Bajan things. Yes, then they went off to the flower forest. We include flower forest. We include Gun Hill. You know, once again, Gun Hill is very educational as well. The lion at Gun Hill.
Yes.
From there, after Gun Hill, they went to the east, which is at Phillip. So they went to Marizara's Sanctuary.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's a nice
A
spot.
lot of people don't know about Marizara's Sanctuary.
Big ups to Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's like a
A mini zoo.
Ryan.
Yeah.
That's like a hidden treasure in Barb.
Yes, it is.
I mean, like, we're into it there.
Yeah.
A lot of work done here.
Yeah, and we went there like visit him like years and years and years ago.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. So yes, for the inception, so we really want to include Marizara's Sanctuary. Then from there you went Oyston. So you know you have to touch the
You
top.
must stop at
So
Oyston.
Oyston with the fish. So in our book we have illustrated the mahi mahi, you know, the popular dolphin,
Dolphin,
dolphins.
yes.
So they illustrated the mahi mahi, and then they went back. They finished the tour and they went back home. So we've touched on places from the south to the north to the east
To the west.
to the west, basically.
Nice.
Nice. I love it. And the fourth book. Obviously in the book illustrates different Caribbean islands and different things within Caribbean islands. Why did you decide to include the rest of the Caribbean? And were these personal tours you take yourself, or this is through investigation, or this is through research?
Okay, so a lot of research came through that, right? So there was a lot of research done, like we had to go online and look at, because we didn't visit all these Caribbean countries, but we had to look at pictures and saw what people were doing once they were on a cruise. We had to ask friends as well and make sure that our information was accurate. But we wanted to basically bring the Caribbean to the rest of the world, but also make it like that they could relate to it. Like for example, you can actually do a Caribbean cruise. It's not that crazy. Like you spend a week on a boat, you go to a different location, and each location you do something, and then you know.
So it gives a different experience, different
Yes.
culture. I love that. No, Stacey, from the rating say, how exciting was this? Because I know this looks like a lot of fun. So this looks interesting, and we can only imagine even for an adult party. There are many adults who make the half of these places either. So even through this experience is awesome. In your mind, where did you take yourself writing all about these different places and having to try to pull and feel the different cultures of each place, but having to put in words, but then put in shortened form, but then making it in simple form that people can understand and understand.
Yeah.
All the different years you had to go through. How was that, and how did you get the story, the inspiration from?
Okay, well, basically, I have a love for reading because you know history is my first degree.
Yeah.
So I always had a love for reading and for researching and about finding out new things. So as it relates to let's talk about the different things that we have illustrated in the book.
Yeah.
For me, it was exciting, and for me, I love knowledge. I love to obtain knowledge. So I myself was on an experience because some of these things, like when we do the Caribbean cruise, for example, obviously I haven't been to all these Caribbean countries, right? So from doing the research, from speaking to friends who have given us information on what actually happens, for me, I was learning myself. And in terms of the writing, I became part of it. I mean, I just, there were so many things I wanted to say, to do, to get Gabriel to illustrate, and some things I had to cut back on. So for me, it was experiencing something that I love to do, which is learning, which is gathering information and gathering knowledge about not just Barbados, but about the Caribbean.
Nice. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Are we getting more?
Yes, what's next for Lil and Luca?
Hey, no, don't look, go ahead, Gabriel.
I have that question in my head from the beginning.
Yeah, yes,
Not done with Lil and Luca.
good, Cam.
We may take them to slightly different directions, but we're not done with them for sure. And then Gabcey Productions is not just Lil and Luca's Adventures. Gabcey Productions they have a lot of other projects. You know, like
Where
for
can we
example-
find out more about?
well, basically you just have to stay tuned on Instagram.
What's the handle?
So Lily_Luca_Adventures, and then you'll see what we're doing next. And then also, if you wanna find out where our books could be purchased, you have close bookstores, UV Bookshop, Novelties at Coconut Walk, Hastings Christchurch, Ryan's Happy Place at Port of St. James, Nafari Creations at Pelican Craft Center. The Barbados, by the way, Pelican Craft Center is also featured in our Bridgetown.
Pelican, yeah.
The Barbados Museum,
Nice.
Gift Shop, Gallery of Caribbean Art, Spice Stones, Barbados with Love, Lime Grove, Harrison
Nice.
Cave, Eco Adventure Park, Flower First, Botanical Gardens,
Right.
Nalake J Boutique at Mango Bay Hotel, West Trends, Royal Fremont Pavilion, Coconut Court Beach Hotel, Best of Barbados Gift Shop, all locations. And that is a recent and very, very promising location as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Barbados gift shop. And I say big up to Best of Barbados
Yeah,
gift
yeah,
shops.
yeah,
Good quality bucks too, Sluggy.
Extremely impressed with the quality, and if you tuning on to go on Instagram quick, check out the quality. The book is absolutely awesome. Again, good quality. What the price of the books?
So there are 30 Barbados.
Nice, 3 by each series. Not bad. Love
But
it.
it
Love it.
varies at different locations.
Yeah.
That's no problem. These are these books in every primary school? Is there?
Not as yet.
Is there a plan for you to do a project where you take all these books to the primary schools?
Absolutely. We've already started to reach out
I
to
see
some
a few
schools.
pictures here on the page.
Yes.
Yes. Where you were telling me you already started to recruit these schools?
And we did some readings to some of the schools. Some of the schools would have purchased some of our books, but we still have a lot more schools to reach.
Well, good. Well, listen, right now we need Lily and Luca's adventures in every single school, especially primary schools. You know what I mean? A campaign for the primary schools. You know what I mean? Let me voice that I want to see Lily and Luca's adventure in every single primary school. The book is interactive. You can learn a lot about Barbadian history and heritage and culture. It is well written, well illustrated, and the book is also a good quality. So you're getting good bang for your buck. I want to see Lily and Luca's adventure in every single primary school. From my end, for sure, you know that what I am doing. And show to see National Peace Program for sure. What you're doing is creating adventure clubs in every single primary school. So we got a plan. Especially for next year, to create adventure clubs in every single primary school with about 50 children at least. We're doing it in secondary school too, but we started with primary school. Shout out to Danny Cole and Ramon Hewitt, you know what I mean, and the Hewitt brothers and everyone outside locked on at work. So the National Peace Program, I work in communities. My boy Dario Smith, who's in St. Lucie, St. Peter, and him and Ramon in St. Andrew and Christchurch, Monica in Christchurch, and St. George, Danny Cole in St. John, St. Joseph, St. Philip, big up stuff, Wesley Hall, who's working in St. Michael area, Fabian Gaskin working St. James, St. Thomas, St. Joseph. Shout outs to Shelly Small working in the Pine area, St. Michael area. Shelly's work all over. So we have lots of different people in all parts of the communities. My boy Damien, big up Damien as well. So we got people in every single community, all parts of the community. So it's something like this. I think is needed for like children not seeing this. Stacey will be wrong. Like that's being real, you know what I mean? Children not again, like being serious, children not getting to experience a book like this, which is so much fun. You know what I mean? It's fun looking at a book. They got fun things to do within the book as well. So you're just reading the book, you get to do fun activities and
it's relevant to like
It's
we
relevant.
talk about social media and things they talk about in the book.
No, right, correct. And you never realize that you're learning. So you're all making learning fun for children. So you know you got a friend in me for sure. And learning fun for children. Like, then more you can ask for. And for me, that's one of the number one things, you know what I mean, especially in the country, making learning fun for children, for me. And everybody's got their biases, you know what I mean? But for me, Sluggy, especially with my brandings, you know what I mean? That way build my name off of nice people like Scott and Ronnie. They build my name off of fighting for the youth, you know what I mean? Something like this, all children need to see Lil and Luca's adventure on a Caribbean cruise, Lil and Luca's adventure at the Cape, Lil and Luca's adventure in Bridgestone, Lil and Luca's adventure on an island tour.
And it's also translated in French.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man.
Somebody's asking if there's a digital version or if you have to actually purchase it.
Yeah, you have to
hard
actually
copy.
purchase the hard copy,
Oh,
yes, yes.
Digital version, what I want it free. What we doing first, but first. We want this in every primary school first.
Yes.
Stacey and Gabriel, every primary school first, then every secondary school first. Then we want all the different community groups and adventure clubs to got this book first. And then we could look at, probably doing a cartoon series or something after. But for right, you all have more coming. So you have more coming. So you have more exciting things coming.
Yes.
Stacey, give them the Instagram quickly.
Yes, Instagram is Lily, LALY_Luca_ADBENTURES, Lily_Luca_Adventures.
Yes, Lily and Luca Adventure Series, Stacey and Gabrielle. This is I'm loving this movement. Anything for the youth, anything for the kids, you know what I mean? So shout outs to winner. Congratulations on great work, you know what I mean? That's one of it. Wish you all tremendous success in the future. And thanks so much for passing through. And as the series come out, as you all bring up more, please don't be a stranger at all, and make sure you spread this word all over, you know what I mean? Maybe then you can talk after too, you know what I mean? Because they need to speak to you a lot more, you know what I mean? So everyone, keep it locked to Hot 95.3. The nation's #1 station. Turn up the music, man! The nation's #1 station, nti.org.bb. We got Stacey and Gabrielle inside Lily and Luca's adventure, and it's absolutely awesome. Make sure to go check it out. Lily_Luca_adventures with an S on Instagram. Go and follow them. nti.org.bb. Every course is free, huh? nti.org.bb. Bigger Peter Raman Randy, huh? nti.org.bb. Shouting out Gabriel and Stacey, huh? nti.org.bb. Gabriel, Scotland Rock and Sluggy, huh? Every single Wednesday, 3:35 p.m. on the nation's #1 station. Yes, I said it. On the nation's #1 station, Scotland Rock. Great job as usual. NTI 105.3. Gabby, love, manners, and respect. And I'm out.
Every bitch
Good work. That's good work, boys. That's good work.
I love it, man. You're the right
Yeah,
person
yeah,
for
yeah.
this.